Hi everybody, good morning. This is Jean here, Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for You. I think you can see what is behind me, not quite finished, my Carpenter star quilt that I had done a tutorial on. I have yet to bind it, and I'm trying to figure out what fabric to bind it with, probably like a gray, and then this was the project I was telling you about that I'm going to be inserting in. Just my little curved corner binding. I'm going to curve my corners here. I've done it a million times for you people who have watched me before. But for you new people here, I will show you how I curve my corners and make a binding not biased. So many people say, do you use a bias binding? But I don't use a bias binding. I use a straight grain binding on my curved corners, and I show you, I've done it a million times like I said. But as you can see, my quilt is quilted. I did not quilt my quilt. One of the last videos I put up was my friend David and Karen in Missouri, who do long arm quilting, had a special that they're in the month of June, and maybe even now, the batting, you pay for the service, the quilting service, but the batting was for free. They would throw in the batting for free for you, because you usually have to purchase the batting, and they have many different types of batting. Now I had just gotten this back, and I had asked David. I know I believe it's an 80-20 poly cotton, or cotton poly, but I'm telling you, he hasn't gotten back yet on exactly what this is. But I'm telling you, the feel of this quilt is just glorious. Now, as you know, I like to use warm and plush in my quilts. When I quilt them, I have a whole bolt here that I get from Amazon. I believe it's a 20-yard bolt that I get, and that way I can just keep cutting it off. But I wanted to take advantage of David's beautiful quilting. I'll show you an up close of this. I'm not doing the binding today. This is a little bit all over the place. I'm going to be showing you my flying geese sashing that I have done for my other project in the other room, so it's a little bit all over the place. For my row along with Jean quilt. So this is a little bit all over the place. And also Maxwell wanted me to film him. He's gotten a new Lego kit. So I'm going to go downstairs and just say hello to Maxwell with you guys. I put my last video up, one day last week, I forget. I've had a headache and I've not been back in my sewing room. I don't know. I'm not a headachy person, and I've just had a headache. I think it's the weather. I really do. It's really, really hot here. We're staying nice and cool, but I had a really bad headache, and I'm thinking I don't get headaches, so I've not been sewing, so you must excuse me. I will be back. Again, this is just a little bit all over the place. You've seen my quilt, my lovely, beautiful, my lovely quilt that I've showed you, but I'll show you that the next video when I go to put the finish it, when I go to put the binding on. But right now I'm going to go in my other room, and I'm going to show you my little flying geese sashing, how I've done that on my row along quilt, and then we'll go down and say hello to Maxwell. So again, thank you folks for your patience. It's hot outside. Hope you're all staying nice and cool. And my headache is going. I've had it for a couple of days, but it'll be fine. It's just the weather, I think. All right. Hope you enjoy this video. See you later. Bye-bye. Well, those of you who have been following me on my row along with Jean quilt, is very, very, very basic, simple row by row quilt. This is my progress so far. You can see my playlist, and for those who have been following, you will notice that I have finished my scrappy flying geese sashing here. And as you can see, I have flying geese going this way, and I have flying geese going that way. I was showing you how to do 8 flying geese at a time. I did 8 of one color, and then I did 4. So I really wanted it scrappy. So I think I ended up doing 4 at a time, which is basically how you do it. Now, people have been asking me, what does this finish at? So I sort of measured it. It was sort of like, or 2.5 inches by 1.5 inch or something. I don't know. I know what that means when somebody says, what does it finish at? But I just cut it, as you know, the 4-inch square and the 1/4-inch squares to make them. But these are small. These are small flying geese units. I didn't find them that fiddly. Again, I'm an experienced quilter, and this is supposed to be for a beginner, but I think the way I've described it, I think beginners could do this. And why not try to get a skill under your belt? If they are too fiddly for you, don't make them. just give them a miss. Do something else. Make the sweet little blocks there. That was a my little 4 patches, which again were fiddly but very, very easy. I didn't find these too difficult at all. The way I described them, hopefully. So I think that's coming along quite well. Again, I'm not sure that this is the order that I'm going to be putting my row by row quilt together. My pinwheel blocks were the first ones, and then my applique, and then my tulips, my churn dash, and then my little checkerboard sashing, and now my flying geese in scrappy. I think it's pretty. I'm looking at it through the viewfinder. I think it's very pretty. So stay tuned. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing for the next row. I have a few ideas, but you'll have to stay tuned. So I do hope that you're enjoying this, even if you're just watching it coming together. And they are my lovely flying geese. Oh, I was told I'm making a big song and dance about the goose and the wings and the body. These are the geese and this is the sky. That's what it is. The geese and the sky. Makes sense. So those geese are flying that way and these geese are flying this way. And again, if it's a little bit long, I'll jiggery pokery it here. I'm not bothered with precise measurements. Takes the fun out of quilting. It'll all work out in the end. Again. Okay, now I'm down to see Maxwell. Hey, Maxwell Bay.
Wait, what? You're there.
I'm here. Hello. I said I was going to film you. And you've taken over the dining room table again.
I always take over when it comes to Lego.
When it comes to Lego. So, I said to Maxwell, he got a new kit, which is...
this kit.
Oh wait, could you just hold it up because the light is shining on it. This is a, oh, it's awesome. 2 vehicles, 2 cars.
Yeah, in this set.
2 cars in the set. And Maxwell is trying to have a Lego collection of his cars. And as you know, the Porsche we've done.
Yeah.
And his
this one.
Mustang, he's also done.
These ones you haven't.
You haven't really seen the little ones yet.
And no, you haven't seen those.
Okay, so what are you doing now? Are you finding it easier? Because these ones were...
this is just a piece of cake. It's very easy.
This is a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. What?
So, you wanted me to film you? You came up...
no, this was your idea. You told... you wanted to film me when I was building this.
Oh yes, when you got your kit last week, I said...
yeah, because I didn't start building it immediately.
Right. So here I am, filming you. And yeah. I've had a headache. You didn't start this. But now you're starting it. And you're very organized. Tell us. Tell our friends.
So my organization's plates, as you saw in the last 2 cars. This is number 3's packet for this car. For that one.
Can you hold up the box again, please? So we are building now. What is it, please?
That is a Mercedes, I think it's an AMG 1.
AMG 1.
I think.
Okay. Well, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk?
No, not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to brag and show off how clever our Maxwell is. I love the Mustang. We were doing that before. You were showing that before. And that came up beautifully, Maxwell. Is that one of your favorite cars?
Yeah. As you can see, certain cars are out in disrepair.
Well, you made these a while ago.
Yeah, they used to be complete sets. Now they're just...
What happened to them?
In the move. This one, it turned out fine. This one's missing a wing. That's missing a wing. This missing the entire front end windshield.
house. So when we moved,
And this is also missing a windshield.
so when we moved from the house that was flooded, they got put in. No. What happened? Or when we moved from Dominic's house?
This was when we moved from Flood House to Dominic's.
Ah, yeah. That was a little bit of a chaotic time.
This one, I wish people didn't touch these because I would have been more careful. And instead, they just threw them in boxes.
Well, they placed them, and at that time,
not placed them. They threw them.
Well,
and now I don't know where the other pieces are. Now I have to source all these pieces.
were we grateful for the help,
Yes.
though?
Did,
Maxwell?
yes, we were.
So, the fact that they
Yeah.
placed them a little bit hard, that wasn't their fault. It was the circumstances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is discontinued, but I could find parts for this. I wonder if I could find parts for that.
I'm sure you could find parts for them. Just go online, Lego store.
I know you, or should I just buy a whole nother set? Well,
Or should you just finish what you're doing now and chalk it up to experience? That people were trying to be helpful in a dire situation. And it is what it is, yes?
yeah.
Yeah. We're grateful that we have these. So, that's it then? You're finding this easy? You just said, oh, this is so simple.
It is. It is simple.
It is simple?
Yeah.
So how long do you think this will take you to finish the 2 cars?
I don't know, maybe an hour or 2 hours.
An hour or 2 hours? Wow. Awesome,
And
excellent.
that one took me a lot longer. That took me like a week to complete that car.
The Porsche took you. My favorite's
Yes,
the
but
Mustang.
there's an even bigger
Oh, I know.
set than that.
I know. But you have a really nice collection. And Dad's going to build you a shelf. Do we know any guys who can build shelves?
Dad loves this shelf.
Dad loves shelves. We have shelves all over the place.
That is true.
That is true. This is our family room / dining room here in our home. There's our little names that people have seen before. Ian, Jean. Let me see if I can go up there. I've done it before. All carved out of wood. Can't really see them. Goes all the way around our 10 children. And each of the houses that the children have selected. Yeah. So Maxwell's taken over my dining room here, my little dining area, and doing his Lego. So we'll check back, Maxwell, and see how you've gotten on, okay?
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Boy.
What do I always say?
See you later.
No, what do I always say? How do I finish my videos? Look at the camera.
I forget how you finish.
Love.
Love from the Trueloves.
That was from the Trueloves. All right, bye-bye, folks.
Bye-bye.
So I am back because Maxwell has finished. How
Yes.
long did it take?
About an hour and 25.
An hour and 25. Wow, look at that. So it's all done?
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's that little guy there.
That's just
We'll put him in. Were they hard?
that one was a pain.
Was it? Was it hard? Why?
There's not really a spot to put it in there.
Oh, I thought I saw it on that. That's why I said I thought I saw it on
No, this is just a...
an extra guy. So this one, which is what?
Oh, you go there, but you really shouldn't be there.
Why shouldn't I be there?
It should go in, but things are blocking the
Oh.
thing.
Oh, so you have a little guy left over. A piece of...
the Lego pieces block this guy from sitting in.
Oh, never mind.
So...
Well, you did an incredible job.
Yeah.
So, we need a shelf.
Yes, and more to come.
More to come. Oh, it's awesome. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, you have 7 small ones and 2 really big ones. They're awesome, Maxwell.
Yeah, I might get another big one, but I don't know if I could afford that right now.
Yeah, no.
Maybe another small one.
Maybe another small one. Yeah, that's super. So, you happy?
Yeah, just woke up from a nap, so yeah.
Yeah, you enjoyed putting these together?
Yeah, I'll bring these up. I don't feel like bringing these up right now.
Okay, you can take them up a little bit later. And then what will you do? With my table. Then what will you do?
I'll put it back.
Thank you, darling.
I just don't feel like putting it back.
Okay, that's okay. Very proud of you, Maxwell B.
I don't even have room to put those on the shelf. I need a shelf. So.
You need another shelf, so we have to call who? Shelf man.
Shelf man.
Also known as
Daddy.